Russell's calling us from Tennessee. Hey, Russell.
How are you today?
I'm doing
I'll give
well.
you a quick background. I'm a CPA, and I listen to CNBC News, and I saw the piece on marijuana in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on a financial side. I'm not talking about the spiritual side. Because
Sure.
As a Catholic, I never smoked pot.
Right.
Single malt scotch. Anyway, real quick.
Right.
But my question is, they were talking about $40 for buying this legalized marijuana, and my question is, the economy of where's all this cash is being sucked out of the system from these young people that are, we're talking about discretionary spending. Well, if you got all this money being sucked out, what's the long-term effect? Because I'm afraid this is going to go throughout the country.
You know what? That's a great point, Russell. I appreciate that. And I got to tell you, it's something I hadn't really thought about, but I think you make a great point. And when we are living on the edge as a nation from an economic standpoint on what we have in discretionary income and then what we are using it for. We are a nation from an economic standpoint driven on discretionary income and consumer spending. And now we've got something, and this is, Russell brings up the point, that it is only one state. He understands that. And so do I. But I think the broader point that he made is, this looks like it is gaining legs. We don't have just Washington and Colorado, but, this is gaining legs. And it is siphoning off discretionary income. And, that's always going to be a problem. And I guess, Russell, some of the argument might be from some people is they're young people, they're going to spend that money on that anyway. Or older people that are going to spend that money on that anyway. They're just spending it legally as opposed to illegally. And there's probably an argument to be made for that. So it is interesting. I wouldn't even know, frankly, where to begin to take a look at the economics of that nationally, what that would look like. But it's a very interesting point. But again, just to drive home Russell's point, again, this is the classic example, whether it's state, local, or national level of politics, we have such an economically inept government that we are incapable of looking at the unintended consequences of what we do that might affect the economy. We just don't possess the ability to do that. And if we do, and I'm talking about politicians, if they do possess that ability, it is clouded by the ideology and the idea that their number one goal is not the economic future of America. Their common, what their common goal is the feasibility of them getting reelected, their campaign funds, and so on and so forth, and what the lobbyists are telling them. So another example.